Let's welcome our President, Donald Trump. Come on. Yeah! Yeah. And give a big shout to our whole team. Come on, give a big applause for the team too. Also, come on.
So,
you know, Mr. President Trump, you're not a guest in this house. You've been here. This is your third time. So your family in Spanish, it is familia. Family. And family knows how to worship God. And this church believes in what the things that you're doing for this nation. And this one nation under God. And this is what we're seeing. That I believe, I decree, and this is what I see the scripture again that my wife prayed over you. I keep coming back to that scripture. It's Isaiah 11:2. It says that the Spirit of the Lord will rest upon you more than ever before. And the spirit of wisdom and more understanding with the wisdom will be applied. And I also see that the spirit of counsel and might, you were made to withstand the things that were coming at you. But there's a group of people that are standing behind you that believe this is one nation under God. And they stand with you. So I decree and declare that right now. And this other thing I see, this is just a prophetic act. If you could just put your hands, put them like this if you could. In your left hand, I see generosity. America has been very generous in the years before. But so there came a time when we did not know where a lot of stuff went. But with your other hand as stewardship, we will be able to generate and have generosity enough for this nation and enough for other countries, and because we were called to be a blessing to all nations. So I decree and declare that generosity and stewardship, because God has placed in you the stewardship of heaven to guide this nation. I decree and declare that over you right now. And come on, let's give up praise. Come on. Mr. President, 2 Corinthians 2:14 says, I give God thanks who always leads me in triumph, who diffuses the fragrance and knowledge in every place. That word there, always, it didn't say if or but it said always leads you in triumph. I believe right now, as we start to pray right now, you're going to have that second wind like Pastor Denise just prophesied. But everyone that's connected to you is going to go into a new winning era.
I wrote a book. It's called Game Changers. And you, sir, are a game changer for our country. And I honor you and I respect you, sir. And I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Great, thank you, sir. Do you want to say something to anybody? Hey, Mr. President, did you want to say something to the people?
Well, I want to just say this is a great honor, and you are something special.
Very special.
Thank you, sir.
A little rough around the edges, and that's what's beautiful. And you did it, I'll tell you. I go to many churches, and I love going to churches. But this has been my third, and we'll be back many times, I will say that. But the both of you, really, the job you do is incredible. And I know you've had a rough time in terms of this city. This has been a tough place. But the job you've done to get people back is really very special. I want to thank you. I will only say this. We are with you 100%. We are telling you you better get out because we have a group on the other side that doesn't agree with us. You understand that? And we happen to be right. So get out there on November 3rd or sooner and do your thing. But these are two very special people. Your families are very, very special, and you have great talent up there. And thank you all very much. That's great talent. I know talent, and you're great talent. Thank you all very much. Have a good time. Have a good time. And Dan, good luck. You know who that is, right? You know who that is? Big Dan.
Big Dan!
Dan, go out there and win, Dan. You're going to win. Have a good time. Thank you.
Now, this is for you. Thank you for honoring our president.
Here on Sunday Morning Futures, there is more to come, and there is further analysis of the subpoena's handwriting, and it suggests that the subpoena was served by an FBI agent his name is Joshua Wilson, and over the last 5 years, he has been working on child pornography issues. Connect the dots. If an FBI agent is working on child pornography issues for 5 years, why is he subpoenaing the laptop of Hunter Biden? Is there a connection here? Should this suggest that there's a child pornography issue here on that laptop?
Well, I think you just made the connection. Again, this is what the FBI, I think, has to come clean about. This isn't a standard investigation where, if the FBI doesn't indict somebody, that everything remains confidential. This is something that, as we were talking about, relates to national security. And if there's criminal activity involved that could be tied to Hunter Biden or his business associates, or even possibly tied back to other members of the Biden family, and as some of these emails indicate, that Joe Biden was fully aware of this. He was taking his 10% cut or requiring 50% from his family member's salary. This needs to be known before Americans go to the polls.
So was the FBI agent who served the subpoena investigating child pornography, Senator?
Well, you just read the news report. I can't comment any further. I don't want to speculate other than to say that what I said publicly before, our report uncovered so many troubling connections, so many things that need to be investigated, that I really think we're just scratching the surface. And yes, I've heard all kinds of things that I think will probably be revealed over the next few days. There's a treasure trove of emails and video and pictures in not only the purported computer of Hunter Biden, but now we've got the co-conspirator, Bevan Cooney, that also starting to reveal information. I guess we're probably going to just find more information every day over the next couple of weeks.
Thank you, Simone. I'm Dr. Richard Urso, and I'm a board-certified ophthalmologist, and I'm part of America's Frontline Doctors. And I got involved because early on in this pandemic, I realized that we had treatment for this virus. Now, my background's in drug development, and I've repurposed drugs for use on the eye, 8 different drugs, and I actually developed a drug that's been patented and made it through the FDA. So I looked carefully at this, and I could not believe that we were going to let patients go without treatment, die, get on ECMO and ventilators. It made no sense right from the very beginning. Anybody who said that this made sense at the very beginning to lock down, it never made sense. It was clear that we had treatment. Now let me explain that. What is this? This is a virus, right? So we get infection, inflammation, blood clots, and breathing problems. Does any doctor know how to treat inflammation? Every doctor does. Does every doctor treat infections? All the time. Does every doctor treat vascular disease and thrombotic episodes? Absolutely. Can we fix breathing problems? Of course we can. Okay, so that's why this whole thing was alive right from the very beginning. Okay, so let me just say that again. Anybody who tells you different, that's science fiction. That's not science. And anybody who tells you different, that's a physician, that's hypocrisy. We're about the Hippocratic Oath, about taking care of patients and making sure we keep them from passing away. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk to you about is what's going on right now in terms of this testing and this PCR